Welcome back, YouTube and fellow berserkers. Today is the day after my birthday. I got a lot of time yesterday to work on my bees, watch them, observe what they're doing, how they're doing. That's now my second beehive. The 2 stories high beehive on the right is an actual full-size, what do you call it, Bienenvolk, Wirtschaftsvolk, they say in German. I don't know what the English word is, but it's already producing lots of honey. So the small one on the left, it's just a small branch of bees that are still growing, and by the end of this month I'm going to probably set them up with a second box also, so that they can start storing their winter honey. So I got over here, I have a water dispenser for the bees so that they don't have to go too far to get their water that they need to take care of their beehive and to stay hydrated. The basic idea was to get some old pickle jars and some from the hardware store, the mounts to hold rainwater pipe from the gutters to your house. Works really good. Just get some longer screws, put that on there, fill it up with water, tied a cloth on top, a double layer with some strings, all natural materials, no glue and no toxic adhesives. The great advantage of this method versus having a bowl of water with rocks or some other kind of water dispenser for the bees is that the bees, first of all, they don't fall in and drown. That's a big problem. Secondly, the bees, they have when they sit at the water, they tend to they poop. And if you have them pooping in the water, that's going to spread disease, and that we don't want. And third, impurities from the air can't enter the water, whatever it may be. Any kind of dust or dirt that shouldn't be in the bees' drinking water can't get in and soil it in any manner. Chemicals from the farm, from the air, pesticides, such things. And third, since there's a vacuum airlock in the jar, there's very little to no oxygen in there, so it's really hard for algae to build. So that's a great advantage, and all I gotta do is just watch and see if the bees can actually find it. Right now it's just rained last week and it's kind of dry, but if you stick a shovel down and take off the topsoil, it's still wet, moist soil, and I've had some spots where I've still had water puddles here and there, so it's not that dry yet to where they're actually out really searching for water to survive. Right down here on the entrance of the Viking camp, there's a small stream, and up there, up on the hill, there's a huge natural spring. So they don't have that far to go. I just thought I'd make it as easy for them as possible to be able to, to get what they need so that they can be happy and healthy. I'm going to check out how they're doing here probably by the end of the week. It looks like they're doing fine. I don't want to open them up, stress them out. And so I'm going to wait another 4 to 5 days. It'll be about a week, and then a week and a half for the small beehive. Now it'll be a good time to get in there and check it out. Of course, I'm going to set the camera up and have you guys there with me when I do that to check it out and see how it looks inside, how they're doing. I'm very excited to see that. I've got some things to do this weekend. Well, I'd probably do it tomorrow, but I don't have time at the moment. I've got some things to do at the house that are very labor intensive, so I have to get that done before regular work schedule starts back up. Use my time wisely. Well, that's it for today, YouTube. This is a quick video on my bees and what I've been doing so far. The main actual reason that I got the bees, everybody keeps asking me, well, you got the bees for honey. Actually, my first idea was, no, I didn't want them because of the honey, of course. I did not know at that point when I was interested to get bees that the honeybees are like any other domesticated farm animal. They can't survive on their own without humans. And they've been bred to do exactly what they've been bred to do, make honey. And without the human help, they won't survive. And So I had an idea to use a natural beehive and hang it from the tree and let the bees do their thing. But there are so many factors that I did not know. There are so many problems that the bees have that you have to watch out for, disease, parasites, and all those things. And I didn't know that. And I mean, I've learned a great deal in the last 6 to 8 weeks. So that's very, very, very awesome journey that I'm now showing the fruits of my hard learning and experience, and will be doing so from time to time as I have changes or the beehive grows. I have 4 complete beehive sets ready to go, so that's 2 right there. That's going to be, and when they get large, you have to take bees out and make another beehive or sell off some, because if you don't, they'll swarm, they'll take off when they don't have enough room to keep building inside their box and to keep breeding new bees. If there's no space in there, the queen will take all the bees, and next thing you know, your bees will be up in a tree somewhere in the forest, and you'll be out of, your bees will be gone. Yeah, your bees will be gone. That's a play on words. I like that. All right, you two, that's it. Stay safe and see you soon.